Samus, I know. There has not been a 2D Metroid game in some time, but I'm just not sure about this one. I know other Samus, I should really be more excited about this, shouldn't I? Yeah, I don't know, little Metroid guy. I don't know what blah 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 means. Hey everybody, just as the title says, it's true. I'm kind of iffy on Metroid Dread, and I'll tell you why. First off, though, I do want to go in and say that the game looks gorgeous. I honestly, when they first revealed this, when I saw the first 30 seconds of this, I'm like, oh my god, it's a 2D Metroid. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is going to be awesome. And for that first 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds, I was super excited. Then they showed what the game is and who worked on it. Believe it or not, I'm actually not the biggest fan of Samus Returns on the 3DS. I think it's an okay game, but you know, it just didn't gel with me. I didn't even end up finishing the game. I kind of got to a point where I was like maybe like 40-50% through it, and then I pushed myself a little further and might have got to like 60% or something, but I don't know, with the way the aiming was and the countering and the way the overall movement felt with Samus and stuff, I don't know, for some reason it just didn't feel right, and it just didn't gel with me. I can't really explain it any more than that. So fast forward to this week, and Nintendo announces Metroid Dread, and as I said, for that first minute or so, I was like, yes, a new Metroid. And then I saw who was involved. It is the same team who created Samus Returns, which was okay, and I was like, okay, so that means controlling Samus is going to be kind of the same thing, because they're like, look, she can still counter, and it's made by the same team, and I'm just like, and then, just for that extra kick in the ass, for me personally, they were like, hey, there's going to be stealth elements. For those of you who watch my channel a lot, you know that I pretty much hate stealth games, and I'm not a big fan of stealth mechanics. I just never feel like they gel with me in my mind frame. I'm not on the wavelength. I don't know how you want to explain it. I just don't enjoy it. It's just too tense. You know, you play a game, at least for me, I play a game for enjoyment, to escape and have fun and forget about my woes, the daily woes of life, right? When I go into a stealth game, I'm just like, I tense up, and like by the time I'm done, I don't feel this like, oh man, I got through that level. I'm more like, why am I playing this? My heart. They're even adding in an item called the Phantom Cloak that's going to help you sort of like disappear into the background. And you're going to need this because they added an enemy, an unkillable enemy, into the game that is chasing you through the game. Alright, so if you haven't been counting, Mercury Steam is working on it. They've added a lot of stealth elements, and they've added an unkillable enemy that chases you through the game. That's 3 strikes for me right there, guys. Metroid for me has always just been a game where you find secret passageways and get new abilities and discover new ways to get to places you couldn't get before, and, you know, killing huge bosses and, you know, stuff like that. I've actually really liked the Metroid series for, you know, oh gosh, a long time. Like I love Super Metroid. I love the Metroid Prime series. I love the 2 entries, Zero Mission and Fusion, on the GBA. But yeah, man, I've been playing Metroid for a very long time, and I don't know. This one is just like, I applaud the team for going in and trying something different with the formula, but I don't know, guys. Like, I went I went from 60 to 0, where I was just like super excited when they announced it, and then went to 0 once they uncovered a bit more of it. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool that they're trying something a little bit different with the Metroid series here. And, you know, I know that in previous games there's been sections of Metroid where you're being chased by a thing, or you're chasing a thing or whatever, and that never really bothered me, but because it wasn't the whole game. This almost seems like it's going to be the whole game, and it's just not something I really want to deal with. So when this was announced, I basically went from 60 to 0, because I was like, yes, I'll be playing a new Metroid this year. And then I went to, I think I'm going to wait for some reviews before I check this one out, you know? But what do you guys think? Maybe you saw this and were like, oh wow, a Metroid game where I'm being chased by some crazy enemy. This is something I've always wanted. You know, oh, stealth in Metroid, something I've always dreamed of. Maybe this is like answering all your prayers. I don't know. For me, not so much, but for you, maybe so. So leave me some comments and let me know. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.